Thank you, everyone. I am so excited to be here. Always one of my favorite groups. So I'd like to introduce you to Foxies. This is a 10K generative art project that will lead to the metaverse and educating 1 million women and girls in blockchain development and entrepreneurship. The challenge in the marketplace, I have been a founder myself. I launched Crypto Vixens in 2017 as a nonprofit project to inspire women to join founding teams as advisors or co-founders, regardless of technical expertise. What I found was that women kept saying, well, I don't understand blockchain. I don't know how that works. I'm like, you don't know how email works either, and you use it every day. And when we're launching these blockchain companies in verticals where there are a plethora of very experienced, very fabulous women who are hesitant to enter blockchain, that was what we started doing, was to educate. We are short blockchain developers, as everybody knows who's ever tried to find one. So what we are doing is educating them in the metaverse, and how we're doing that to make it affordable for everyone worldwide is our generative art project then leads into a trading game where people will swap their foxies that they've minted to collect all of one tail in every color or all of one color in every tail. And that will award them with what's called a foxies, kind of like ancestors, forefathers. These foxies are very special. They have access to every trait, every mutation, and every accessory forever. There's only 250 of those, and you have to win them. Then we open up our breeding engine, and our breeding engine allows you to create more. And every time, like CryptoKitties, every time you breed a foxy, it kicks off a scholarship for a woman or a girl. We've already secured our metaverse. We've already bought our lecture halls. We have a director of education who is already wrangling all of our instructors. And I'm sure I will be tapping some of you. There are brilliant minds in this room if you would like to contribute a course. But we are also in talks with several universities, one online university, to make it a full-blown bachelor's degree and accredited. So that's the Foxies project. We mint on Tuesday. Our whitelist is open. We're doing it very differently than a lot of NFT projects. Right now, a lot of NFT projects use Discord. I have found that that is absolutely perfectly fine for a project whose audience is an unsupervised frat house. I'm the co-founder of the Billionaire Zombies Club. That's a $20 million valuation on our assets and a $20 billion market cap on our token. So I know exactly how that works and that audience. And this audience is aimed more at female entrepreneurs and children. It's definitely fun for kids to be breeding these. So that is our marketing is much more internet marketing, email marketing, and creating a community. So on our roadmap, we have some very fun, very viral, very addictive, and simple play to earn games, as well as we are developing our own app for the entire ecosystem to keep everything in one place, make it easy, and get those push notifications to the phone. So that's Foxies, and I will show you the website, which is very simple. This art, the Foxies art, was drawn by my son's best friend's girlfriend when she was 17 years old. She's drawn everything by hand. We have all the videos and all the licensing for it. Simple opt-in, name, email, cell phone number, and ETH address. We also have an affiliate program that we've put together, because what we found is that there is a very big difference when you're going after a mainstream consumer audience. They don't respond well to drive 20 opt-ins and signups to our Discord. Number one, they can barely use Discord, let alone figure out how to use Collabland to verify their wallet and then rope in all of their friends and family and 20 other people in order to get on a whitelist. So we took that barrier to entry down. And instead of doing marketing that way, we are doing traditional affiliate marketing and paying a 5% commission on every Foxy sold. So I am the founder. We launch in 5 days. The other thing that we did differently is a lot of websites put the full art up, and I built a website for a friend's project, and within hours, everything was swiped and minted on OpenSea as a project before they'd even minted. They still haven't even minted yet. And they already have about 7 different fake collections. So I did my art differently, which makes it a little odd, but it's not bad. We have a fabulous team. This is about 1/3 of the team. But we have amazing women. We have people who are heading up. This is the artist. Isn't she cute? We have a dean of education. Our project manager is actually my son's best friend, and we have a lot of celebrity endorsements that are coming. Our launch plan is we launch the PFPs on Tuesday. Then we launch the trading card initiative. Then we go into the breeding engine, play to earn games. We have a whole merchandise, including a plushies line that we're in discussion to launch into retail stores. And then our Foxies University is scheduled to open Q1 2023. We actually have all of the assets, and the instructors are actually getting us content early. So we may launch early, but I wanted to give the roadmap a very realistic timeline. Everything in NFTs moves very quickly. Audiences are used to dropping something every 2 weeks, and that is an exhaustive pace for small teams. So this is what the art looks like. I did all the backgrounds with commercially licensed landscape, and then I animated, tweaked colors, changed things, added a bunch of Easter eggs. So that is what it looks like. This is not the actual NFT. The NFT actually has a frame with a little hologram on it and everything like that. Again, I didn't put the real art up. I just put the samples up. So our tokenomics is 10% go to the artists. That is very, very important. A lot of projects, will hire somebody off of Fiverr, and we did not want to do that. Operations, obviously, we want to allocate enough for legal, administrative, server costs, metaverse costs, like tech, those kinds of things, our incentive and rewards program, marketing, and then the development. And one of the other things that I did that's very different is when you opt into the whitelist, the first thing I give you is a PDF on a guide to securing your NFTs and your crypto. And the reason is because a lot of people that we're going after, this is their first mint. So I actually have an update to this PDF that's going to be updated probably in the next 2 hours. But it is a great way for them to have something. They can print it. They like to see it, touch it, feel it. And there's a worksheet in there to help them secure their keys, write down their keys, and keep them safe. And they also understand why they have to keep them safe and never share them. And so that's what they get. They get on the whitelist, and they get a crypto guide. So that is the project.
It seems to me like you've taken an NFTs project and you combined it almost with a tokenized offering. And what was the thinking behind that?
Well, we actually aren't doing a tokenized offering. The NFT, the initial sale pretty much starts everything off. And then when we do the play to earn games, those are to earn. Everything is just earn. We're not actually selling any tokens. So they earn all of those by participation. It's kind of like rewarding activity. So for them sharing, they earn tokens. For them playing, they earn tokens. For them referring people in, they earn tokens. And then we have an entire merchandise line. They can actually trade those in for t-shirts and stuffed animals and things like that. So we're trying to stay very, very away from anything securities related. And then they can also, with those tokens that they're earning, they can either buy with cash, with crypto, or with the utility token, they can buy additional classes or additional resources.
But the actual distribution of proceeds for the NFT drop looks a little more like a tokenized economy than, some of these NFT drops I've seen.
True. One of the things that I have noticed in all of the tokenomics in these projects is they literally are planning that future royalties will pay for things. And then when the market drops and sales slow, all of a sudden they have this roadmap they've promised, and it doesn't, there's no way to do it because there's no money, right? And so this way, so I guess in that sense, yes, we have planned to make sure that, because we already have the metaverse, we already have the lecture halls, we're organizing all of those things. That pool of money that's under development, I should probably rename that to be server fees, because the vast majority, there isn't really much to develop. Everything is done other than putting the courses in the courseware. For the on your own type of courses. And then obviously in the lecture halls, it'll be live, and we'll do some master classes and things like that with some celebrities that are also going to be live. But really what that is to pay for the actual platforms that are running all of this and make sure that we have that runway.
What I love about that is that you really thought through this as a venture initiation project and not just an NFT or bunch of NFT drops. And that's what I like about it.
I had to, because we had, I've been involved in many drops, and I'm the co-founder of the Billionaire Zombies Club. And we came in a few days after the mint. So it had already been planned. Everything was already set. But we came in a few days later and then had to do the transition to the DAO. And that's been rough, transitioning everybody. And then also putting together the roadmap after the fact. So putting it together beforehand, making the roadmap very reasonable. So we're setting everyone's expectations that we are going to deliver something quarterly is much calmer. It's much more realistic. And in the grand scheme of things, I could deliver everything in a month if I had to, because I already have it. But that sets their expectations that they're going to get these mass deliveries so quickly. And I want to make sure that the community never has these thoughts like, well, but you used to do that. I'm like, yes, we used to do that. And we used to work 20 hours a day for 2 months straight. So we're not doing that anymore. We need to calm down. So that's why I set the roadmap the way that I did. And if we deliver beforehand, then that's surprise and delight, and will excite the community.